something like that, right? So we don't have records of them saying, "Hey, your prophet's having sex with a 9-year-old girl. What's going on there?" But interestingly, we do have records of people complaining about other things and having a problem with other things. And the issue of Zainab, so the Zainab affair, was a very difficult issue during the time of Muhammad for Muslims to justify and for Muhammad to justify. So the basic story, as you know, is that Muhammad had an adopted son named Zayd. And Zayd had one of the most beautiful wives in Arabia, a woman named Zainab. And Muhammad one day went over to see his adopted son. His adopted son wasn't there, but Muhammad was greeted by Zainab. And Zainab was wearing almost nothing at the time. And as she sort of jumped up, Muhammad caught a little glimpse of her body.
Right.
And Muhammad started walking away praising Allah, saying, glory be to Allah who causes hearts to turn, because Allah had supposedly revealed to him that she's now going to be yours. Now, just think about this. Just think about this, Al. If I went to visit my adopted son and I saw his wife and she was very attractive, if I had a thought that she was now going to be mine, I would not trust that was from God. I would start thinking, man, maybe I have sick desires and I need to go see a psychologist or something like that.
Absolutely. I mean, and I imagine how people are going to react to you anyway. I mean, what a disaster that is.
And that was actually Muhammad's concern. What are people going to think if I take the wife of my own adopted son? So anyway, you have Muhammad's adopted son Zayd, who was so dedicated and faithful to Muhammad that when he found out that Muhammad was lusting after his wife and was attracted to his wife, he divorced her. Muhammad said, don't divorce her. He was worried about the scandal. But Zayd said, no, if you want her, she's yours. And he divorced her. Then Muhammad marries her. And what's interesting is how Allah's going to justify this, right? Because the question is, hey, what's Allah going to how's Allah going to do this? How is Allah going to defend Muhammad marrying the wife of his own adopted son, a practice which would be frowned upon by anyone ever, right? Yeah. Anyone in history would say, you don't do that sort of thing. Muhammad lusted after this woman, and so he had to make it. He had to find a way in Islam. So let's go ahead and read Allah's answer. So Allah answers the objection and gives us the reason that Muhammad had to marry the wife of his own adopted son. Surah 33, verse 37 of the Quran. And remember when you,